my Wonder Kids, it's Wonder K here to introduce you to some of my STEM friends, along with Lizzy the Bearded Dragon. S is for science. So we have Simon the scientist. He's got his little beaker here. And then we have Tina the techie. She loves everything technology and tools. So she's got her electricity tool here to remind you that technology can be electronics, but it doesn't have to be, because technology means anything created by a human to solve a problem. And then over here we have Eddie the engineer. Eddie is a wonderful builder. He loves to problem solve, just like you. And we have Marcy the mathematician. She's got that pencil in her hand. She's ready to write her numbers. She loves her some math. So we have STEM, our STEM characters. STEM, that spells STEM. You say it. Did you hear them, Lizzy? That was so amazing. Great job, kids. Now, I want you to meet a special guest that we will have on our show occasionally. And so I will introduce him now. Hey, guys, this is my friend, Curious Ken. I'm so glad that you are going to be on our show. And can you tell us, what are you so curious about?
Well, as a young child, I always grew up wondering, what would I want to be when I grow up? What does this do? What does that do? One of the things that I always had is a curiosity for things and trying to figure stuff out. How does it work? I took things apart. I'd put it back together just because I was curious. I wanted to know how it worked. One of the things that I always knew was I was never really bored. And I think that the cure for boredom is curiosity. But there is no cure for curiosity. You just got to keep figuring stuff out. So that's how I got involved in that.
One of them being, how did you get into the STEM field? I know that you teach in high school now, so I want to learn a little bit more about that.
Very good question. One of the things that I've always did was I was always interested in animals. You know, like Lizzy here. Outside, I'd see a lot of birds, and I read up on birds, and I learned all of my birds. When I was in college, I realized I really enjoy reptiles. So I studied to become a herpetologist. That's a big word for someone who likes reptiles and amphibians. So I got to study and do field research in college, and afterwards I got a job working in a marine park and was an aquarist and marine biologist in St. Thomas. And then after there, I went to Florida, and I worked at the Jacksonville Zoo and Tulsa Zoo and Jinx Aquarium. I've had a very good career involving animals and doing research and conservation. But one of the things that I always did was I was always out in public talking with people about the importance of conservation, the importance of being a lifelong learner. And that led me to become a teacher. And after 19 years of teaching, I'll be entering my 20th year of teaching, and I've had some really good role models along the way, and those curiosity and that lifelong learning has really developed into a passion for helping out my students. And after they leave me in high school, a lot of them go into those engineering fields or science fields, and the information and the way that they solve problems helps them in their career and everything that they do. I hope that all those kids that go through that program and that go through, hopefully you grow up and do something really fun. And the funnest thing is I have a robotics class, and we build robots and compete with other teams all over the world. And that has absolutely been a wonderful passion, and I think I see a lot of future potential with the kids that go through those types of programs. So get involved, find a club, get connected, and do some fun stuff.